Thanks for joining us tonight at 9. First on Fox, taking advantage of a golden opportunity in the face of economic uncertainty and inflation.
And some people in the valley, they're now turning to gold as an investment opportunity. Fox 10's Nicole Krasean joining us live now with how local coin and pawn shops are seeing an influx in sales.
Well, John and Mark, it is all because gold hitting that high point. We have goldprice.org here showing us over the past year the growth. You can see here there's a little dip this week, but other than that, it has really just skyrocketed over the last year. And over here, the price of silver as well. You can tell in that 1 year, 5 year, 20 year that has really been taking off. And again, we've seen a little bit of a dip this week, but overall, people are saying that it's a good time to see what those precious metals you have lying around are really worth.
Anytime that there's any sort of economic unrest, people like to turn to hard assets.
Bobby Latham with Tolliver James Rare Coins says the business has seen an uptick in first-time customers in recent months.
A lot of people that are interested in kind of starting a collection or just at least hedging, hedging against inflation or that sort of stuff. Gold's tough to hold on to right now. I bought several ounces from a collection just the other day, and they were sold the same day. So looking at the patina, the shine. Just looking to grade the coin, really.
The Phoenix store with just a few gold items currently in stock.
Some people like their gold to be fancy and have all sorts of cool little designs on it, that sort of stuff. Makes them a little more vintage, a little more unique, makes them a little more valuable than just a chunk of gold.
Yeah, what does this run?
Those are about $140 a piece.
Gold rallied from $2,100 to $3,500 in just over a year. And Mo Money Pawn General Manager Byron Vaughn says they too have seen a lot of people trying to sell their precious metals.
A lot of broken jewelry, stuff that's out of date, or a lot of people bring in, if they've been divorced, their wedding rings, stuff like that. This is a diamond tennis bracelet that we have. It's about $3,200.
Okay.
Where if you were to buy that in a jewelry store, you're probably looking upwards of $10.
But Vaughn says it's not just gold or silver he's seeing brought in as people try to make ends meet.
I take in firearms, I take in tools, I take in sporting goods, memorabilia, jewelry, watches.
Vaughn has been with the family-owned pawn shop for more than 2 decades and says economic woes are cyclical. But right now, he's seeing a lot of customers struggling.
I hear 20 times a day, hey, I just need gas till Friday. The last time that was comparatively this as much as in 08, 09.
Latham, meanwhile, says it's always a good time for business to be booming, but as part of another family-owned business, he's happy to see people who appreciate the coins they're parting with.
Anytime that you have something that's as old as some of these coins are, just to be able to think of the history, behind them, how many hands that they've passed through. I mean, some of these coins are several hundred years old, so just the history there, plus the sentimental value of, grandfather, great-grandfather, having been passed down through the generations is something special.
And both businesses say, of course, that it's important for customers to do their research before choosing a place to take their assets, just to make sure that they get the best price. Reporting live in studio tonight, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.
All right, good information, Nicole. Thanks for that tonight.